said, "It looks like the police." And he says, "Ma'am, I have a document from the federal government of Canada. It says that your child has to go to school in September at the Lejac Indian Residential School." He says, "Ma'am, if you don't comply with the regulations, you're going to jail, you and your husband." I went closer to her and I tugged on her dress and I wrapped her dress around me. It was scary, it was frightening. I was scared of it, and I didn't know what to expect. Had to delice you, bathe, get a shower before you touch anything in the building. After that, on the agenda was you had to get your hair cut. Long hair in our First Nations belief system, it's sacred. Our hair is sacred. And we had one common bathroom, which we all shared. I never had to bathe or shower naked in front of anybody else. And it was really something really difficult to get used to. It is a huge brick building with massive windows, a big church beside it. On the left side was the dormitory on the floor and the dining room. And on the second floor was classroom. Third floor was our girls' dormitory. I was speaking my language fluently when I was a child. When we got to the residential school, we were not allowed to speak our language at all. If they found out that we spoke our language, we'd get punished. It was usually corporal punishment. I remember I got trapped mainly because I was defending other people, defending myself, or defending the cause. Most of them did not understand our culture, our ways. So whatever we did, a lot of times we were sinning. Later on in life, once I started experiencing life as an adult, I got to realize that I was a really mixed up person. I was really confused in my mind because of my First Nations teaching and also the mainstream teaching. They were so much different. Like what we were taught when we were growing up as a child was mainly from our parents or grandparents. How to live a really good life, how to live a really good moral life. And to go into school, which was highly Christianized, I had to learn a whole new pathway, learn a whole new language, new culture, new way of life, new way of dressing up, new way of talking, new way of just being a different person. So it's like having a clone Sarah, one that's First Nation, one that belongs to the mainstream. In my 30s, I'd say I really went through a really confusing time. And I did a lot of heavy thinking about what I grew up as and what I grew up with. I finally learned to walk right down the middle of the fence, look both ways. And I thought, you know what? If I don't find some ways of living with myself, knowing these two worlds, the only way I can live in a good life, a good quality life, is that I have to live in the best of both worlds, take the best of both worlds. I'm already in it. I can't get out of it. It just doesn't happen overnight. Healing journey goes on and on and on.